We have some massive news as the Toronto Blue Jays and Minnesota Twins playoff rosters have been released, and this is good news. Obviously, we got to take a look at the rosters before the games later on today, but I am just so excited to take a look at these rosters and get hyped up for some playoff baseball later today. It's going to be a ton of fun to watch, and I truly can't wait. It's going to be such a great game, such a great series, and hopefully the Jays can pull through. But taking a look, though, at these rosters here, both teams went with a 14 and 12 roster move here. So 14 fielders, 12 pitchers. Both teams are the exact same, which was kind of expected. So a lot of in-game adjustments can happen. You can have guys pinch running a lot, whether it's for defensive things. You get a lot of different moves you can make. And having 12 pitchers in a 3-game series at most here is not the worst idea at all. Things can change. If whichever team moves on, things can definitely change. So we'll see what happens there. But the projected pitchers for these series are for the Jays, Gausman 1, Barrios 2, Bassett 3, and then for the Twins, you've got Pablo Lopez game 1, you have obviously Sonny Gray game 2, and then I'm guessing it's probably Joe Ryan game 3, or I guess it could be Kenta Maeda. Both guys are on the Twins roster, but we'll have to wait and see, but I'm guessing it will be Joe Ryan probably. But taking a look, though, at the Blue Jays side of things here to start off, the pitchers, Chris Bassett, obviously Jose Barrios, and Kevin Gausman. And then you've got Yenesis Cabrera, Jimmy Garcia, Chad Green, Jordan Hicks, Yusei Kikuchi, Tim Meza, Trevor Richards, Jordan Romano, and Eric Swanson as all the pitchers for the wildcard round. Then for the infielders, you have Brandon Belt, Bo Bichette, Kevin Biggio, Matt Chapman, Santiago Espinal, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Whit Merrifield, and Davis Schneider, a.k.a. Babe Schneider. Again, no surprises there. A lot of versatility in this as fielders here, so obviously that's good to see. Davis Schneider, he can play a bunch of different positions. Same with Whit, same with Santiago, same with Cavan. So a lot of guys can play multiple positions if needed. So that is nice to have that versatility. And the catchers, no surprise with Danny still hurt, but he could come back soon. It's possible. So if we move on, that's a possibility could be added. But the catchers, Tyler Heineman and Alejandro Kirk, no surprise there at all. And then for the outfielders, we have Cam Eden, who's going to be used for his speed and base running skills. He can steal bags. He's just really quick on the bases, really smart base runner as well. So definitely a good guy to have off the bench. And then Kevin Kiermaier, George Springer, and Dalton Varsho. The one big name you could say that's left off this list is probably Hyun-Jin Ryu, but that's not really a surprise to anyone, but he could definitely be added if we make it to the LDS. So we'll have to wait and see. But for right now, Hyun-Jin Ryu is not on the roster for the playoffs. So we'll see what happens there. But carrying on, though, taking a look at the Twins roster here, you obviously have Pablo Lopez going game 1, Sonny Gray game 2, and then I'm guessing Joe Ryan game 3 with Kenta Maeda, being in that bullpen as kind of a long man potentially. So we'll have to wait and see, but that's what I'm kind of guessing. But their pitchers here, there's closer Johan Duran, Cody Funderburk, Griffin Jacks, Chris Paddock, Emiliano Pagan, Brock Stewart, Caleb Thabar, and Louis Varland. So pretty solid bullpen there. Good starters. It's going to be a tough series, but they definitely do have a pretty solid pitching staff. Definitely one of the better ones in the entire MLB. And their infielders, Carlos Correa, who is not 100% healthy, so we'll see what happens there, obviously. Kyle Farmer, Canadian, Edward Gillian, who has been on their kind of leadoff hitter for a while now, so we'll see what happens there. He did represent Canada at the WBC World Baseball Classic, so that is cool to see. You love seeing a Canadian there, so that is nice. Alex Kirilloff, Royce Lewis, who is their star prospect, who's probably just going to be their DH because he is also not 100% healthy, so we'll see what happens there. Jorge Polanco and Donovan Solano. For their outfielders, they have Max Kepler, who's having a phenomenal year, Andrew Stevenson, Michael A. Taylor, former Royals player, and Matt Waller. And then for the catchers, they have Christian Vasquez and Ryan Jeffers, who's actually hitting extremely well this year, so he'll be a tough hitter for sure, but also a good catcher. And their utility guy here, Willie Castro, in a category of his own. But overall, I really cannot wait for some playoff baseball here. It's going to be a ton of fun to watch, and hope you guys do enjoy the game as well. But hopefully the Jays do pull away with this win. And if there's any Twins fans watching, good luck to you guys. But obviously, I definitely would much rather see the Jays pull away with this one over the Twins. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed, please smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for daily Toronto Blue Jays content. I'm going to have you guys updated throughout all the games here. I'll have a game breakdown after the game today, a game breakdown after tomorrow's game, a game breakdown after every single Blue Jays playoff game for the rest of this season here. I'll keep you guys updated also the offseason as well. So definitely, if you are a Jays fan, subscribe for daily Toronto Blue Jays content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see ya.